1-1. And a base hit into left. Rodin is getting the wave. The throw will come into third, and the RBI single by Guerrero gives the Blue Jays a 1-0 lead.
Well, the ball really slows down when it gets to the outfield, and Brandon Nimmo had a long run before he could field it, and Alan Rodin comes around third and scores the first run of the ball game. 3 straight singles for the Blue Jays, and Vlatty comes up with his 4th RBI of the season.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the batter. Vlatty has driven in the only run of the ball game. Guerrero high and deep to left field, and there it is. His first home run of the 2025 season. Boy, is that got to feel good for him as he launches it out to left to give the Blue Jays a 2-0 lead.
Instant run with one swing of the bat, and the Blue Jays certainly could use one to go up 2 on Spencer Strider.
Guerrero hits one to left field, and this is carrying, and this is gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with his 2nd home run of the season, and the Blue Jays have taken a 1-0 lead.
First home run, and Hill has surrendered in his 11 appearances, and Vlatty hit a low liner and sailed all the way into the Blue Jays bullpen in left. His 2nd home run, as Dan mentioned. He struck out, walked, and now he's gone deep to give the Blue Jays a lead here in the 6th.
Well hit ball, straight away center field. It's gone. Number 3 for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and an absolute rocket to straightaway center.
It's there, we have seen it, and it has to be coming. He is just too good not to be hitting for power like that. We saw him start last year, struggles early, then he started getting a lot of hits, but the power wasn't coming, and did it ever come now?
The batter is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This would be a very interesting conversation to listen in on. And this one hit to deep left. And gone! What an at-bat by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he turns one around and crushes it to left. A 3-run home run to put the Blue Jays on top. The 2-2. Bounce to the right side. What a stop by Guerrero. And he feeds Gausman for the out. Man, oh man. Might have been an easier play for Andres Jimenez. But Vlatty went for it, Joe, and he made the play.
Ranging to his right. He knows where his second baseman is, but look how far off the line he is. The diving grab and a perfect throw. Kevin, get out of there safely, please.
Picked by Guerrero. The race is on, and Vlatty wins it. That'll be some bragging rights the next time those two are beside each other at first base. Another good defensive play today by Guerrero.
Vlatty scoops this ball up quickly and knows that he can outrun Santana to the bag.
Fluharty, as a lefty, falls off to the third base side, so he got going quickly, but Guerrero made the right decision.
If you can avoid that, please do. Vlatty did so.
What's it like on the inside in the clubhouse when you're going through it? As Guerrero lines one hard, left field, gone. Man, did that get out of here in a heartbeat. Number 5 for Guerrero. Chris, I'll tell you what, we'll show a replay. Why don't you break down Vladdy's swing for us? You have seen it enough.
Yeah, I love where Vladdy's at right now. I watched him take BP today.
Figure it out later on, so he might come into play here in the bottom of the 8th with the bottom part of the order coming up. Short hopped by Guerrero. Welcome back to first base, Vlatty. As he makes a tricky play, it's a 3-out, 3-down inning for Jimmy Garcia. The infielder is getting involved. Nice play here by Guerrero. And again, the Blue Jays are coming up. Everybody would love to see more of that Vlatty power. And there's some of that Vlatty power. Did he get enough of it? He sure did.
Good timing there.
He went after that high fastball and hit it into the bullpen. Number 6 on the season. It is 1-0 Blue Jays.
Yeah, that's the 22nd home run the Blue Jays have hit in the month of May, and we were all worried about home run power.
Now this one driven to deep left field. It is gone. A no-doubter to left for home run number 7. His 423-foot home run, the farthest, the longest home run buck that Vlatty has hit this season, and you could tell that he knew it.
Yeah, you could hear the sound, the distinct ring of the ball hitting the barrel of the bat. This is what the Blue Jays need a little more consistently. Big boys being big boys.
Diaz, deep short Bichette, long throw, got him! What a play by Bichette, what a scoop by Vlatty on the other end.
Look how far he goes to get this ball, and he can't stop. He has to throw, and there's his pal Vlatty to dig it out and retire Yandy Diaz. What a very, very fine play on both ends.
Double red star?
Double red star for sure. Nice play.
You want to get into that bullpen as much as you can. Guerrero high in the air to deep left field, and that one is gone. Number 8 on the season for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And this is a big, big inning here for the Blue Jays, who are happy to be back home.
The big swings. Ernie Clement started with the 3-run shot, and now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. gets a fastball at the top of the zone, and he is all over it.
Runner goes, and it's caught by Guerrero. A liner down to first, and a good play by Vlatty to take a bid for a base hit away from Trey Turner. That will retire the Phillies here in the top of the 3rd. Guerrero with a nice grab. Both teams have the big boys coming up in the 9th inning, as this one's grounded to first. Nice play by Guerrero, and he dives to the bag in time.
Well, what a nice heads-up play by Guerrero. First of all, to corral that tricky little short hop, but then he made the decision to take it himself, because this is a race between Harper and Brendan Little. And I think Harper may have won it. Vladdy takes it himself, and the quickest way to that bag was with a head-first dive.
First pitch hit on the ground to first. Diving stop. Vlatty throws to Gausman, who makes a nice grab on the run before touching the bag. That's the former LSU Tiger, Kevin Gausman, looking a little bit like Justin Jefferson as he makes the play.
So we saw a first-timer in Kemp at first base, and now we get to take a look at the veteran Gold Glover Vlatty. Check out that underhand toss.
Off the hands, a shallow fly ball, right field foul territory, and a great over-the-shoulder catch by Vlatty. 2 down. He makes that really tough play look easy all the time.
I think it's his preferred play at first base, not stretching and doing the splits and digging one out for a double play. He just loves getting on his horse. Check out him having to look up. And when you're making that play, folks, you literally are looking behind you.
Vlatty drives the ball way back to left field, and that ball is out of here. First pitch ambush from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. An absolute rocket into the second deck, and he has both RBIs tonight as the Blue Jays lead 2-0.
And it was a no-doubter. His old teammate Lourdes Gurriel Jr. did not move in left field.
Didn't even turn to watch it. Another 2-2. On the ground, diving stop Guerrero. He gets up, goes to first to end the inning. Another strong frame from the left-hander Eric Lauer, but he got some help from his defense. Gold Glover Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with the quick reflexes. It's 1-0 Blue Jays.
Due on the bump tomorrow and a day off Monday.
Vladdy with a high drive, left field. Benintendi back at the wall. It's gone. A sky-scraping blast for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the Blue Jays jump in front by 4 again. It's 5-1.
Guerrero hits a high fly ball to left field. Kwan is back. He'll turn and watch it go. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with his 11th home run of the season, and he has tied the game.
Seen a lot of those cutters from Williams to these Blue Jays right-handed batters, and finally one of them connected. And this was a no-doubter off the bat of Guerrero.
Out to an early lead and better vibes in that dugout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the Blue Jays go back-to-back. First Barger, then Guerrero, and the blink of an eye, it is 2-0.
Walker Buehler made several good pitches to Bo Bichette in the first at-bat of this game and struck him out, but before he knows it, a few pitches later, he is down 2-0.
And Barger can't keep that jacket on very long. He's got to give it up. Guerrero smokes it into left field. It gets past Chisholm. 2 runs are in to score. Out at third on the play is Springer. It is 5-3 Blue Jays on a 2-run single for Guerrero. First pitch to Guerrero is hit in the air, right center. It's down for a base hit. Hit 1,000 for Guerrero as Springer goes around to third. And the Blue Jays will look for that baseball. Severino looking to toss it away, and the Blue Jays urgently trying to get the ball back. And they will. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has his 1,000th career hit. He has now thrown a first pitch strike, Joe, to 11 of 12 San Francisco hitters.
Coming right after them. 2 outs, the 0-2. Lifted out toward right field, fairly shallow. Barger coming in. Vlatty going out to make a deep over-the-shoulder catch to end the inning. Barger started back, so Vlatty had to go out to right field to cover for him and makes an impressive defensive play.
Against his old teammate, Vlad Jr., who drives one out to left center. And this one is gone. And that was a big boy home run to tie the game.
Got himself a curveball that time, and the location of this pitch was on the outside part of the play, but it was still elevated enough. And Vladdy's really good at being able to stay back on anything that's off speed. And he put some backspin on that and sent it out of here.
13th home run of the year for the American League's all-star first baseman.
Scoreless through 7, and the Blue Jays with 2 in the 8th and 3 on a couple of home runs. Guerrero gets one in the air to left field and way out of here. And the beat goes on. 3 home runs in the inning for the Blue Jays. That one had some serious sound, and it is 6-0.
That was one of the more beautiful swings we have seen from Vladdy in a while. Dan, you said it earlier. The big boys are being the big boys, but all of the complementary pieces are doing their things too. Well, how about 2 of the big boys, Springer and Vlad, going back to back?
In the air to deep center. Mullins back. At the wall. Jumps, and it's gone. Guerrero has hit it out to center field. And the Blue Jays have quickly come back to tie it.
We saw a couple swings in Detroit that started to look like the A swing from Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he just totally leans on this fastball. He's on time. The direction is perfect.
Number 15 on the season as he continues to swing the bat well out of the All-Star break. And this one is hit to left field, and it is not coming back. A screaming line drive of a home run for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and it is 1-0 Blue Jays.
Well, there are times when home runs are, quote, no doubters, and this one fits that category.
Bounced, and a diving stop by Guerrero. Dives to the bag in time. A terrific play by Vlatty to go get it, and maybe an even better play to dive to the bag just ahead of Garcia, who's got very good speed.
Some teams really pounding that fastball at times.
Now he drives it the other way to right field and out of here. 3-0 green light for Guerrero, and he punches out his 17th home run of the season.
Well, that has to feel pretty good for Vlad. We know the numbers have been good, but when he's not putting them in the seats, we know it's just not when he's at his best.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leading things off here in the 8th inning for the Blue Jays, and he looks at a slider for ball 1 and then jumps on the second pitch and sends it on a ride out to right field. Up and gone. Takes a 99-mile-an-hour fastball and rocks it over the right field wall. The solo shot puts Toronto up by 10.
Guerrero hits one a long way to left center field. It's gone! He smoked that ball, and he has tied the game.
When the going gets tough, you need your big boys to step up. Bo Bichette has scored a couple of runs today. Now Vlatty picks up his second RBI with a game-tying home run, number 19 of the season for Vladimir Guerrero. What an at-bat for Guerrero.
Fastball, and what a nice play by Guerrero.
What a play.
A diving stop over at first to rob Tucker of a base hit and retire the side. But Vladimir Guerrero makes sure nothing more than that. In the air to left center and well hit. Gone! On an 0-2 pitch, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hits his 20th home run of the season, and the Blue Jays have taken the lead.
And what a terrific at bat. So he said these big boys are supposed to step up, and he did.
Ground ball right side, stopped by Guerrero to his left, and he makes a beautiful throw to the covering Rodriguez. Rewind that one and hang on to it.
How about earlier in the week we saw Guerrero with his crazy stretch, and he's been so good defensively at first base. 2 quick steps, slide, and then from the side you have to hit a moving target, which is one of the hardest things to do.
And you can see his frustration after striking out. Now Guerrero sends the first pitch to deep left, and it's going to go into the second deck. Guerrero jumping on one for his 21st home run on the season.
Second hit of the afternoon, and it looked like Vlatty was trying to get ahead with that split finger pitch and left another one up in his zone. 21 for Vlatty, 438 feet and no doubter to left.
They got all 5 of their runs in the second. And now Guerrero lines one deep left field, and it is gone. And the home runs just keep on coming, and the Blue Jays have taken the lead.
Vladimir Guerrero, he had been in a long home run drought as well. That's his first home run since he played the Cubs back on the 14th of August. But that was a low screamer into the seats. 5 home runs, that ties the season high for the Blue Jays. They hit 5 home runs against the Rockies.
And he laces the first pitch that he sees into left for a base hit.
Well, you know, when they boo him, Reggie said for many, many years, they don't boo nobody.
That's right.
So Vladdy, he loves hitting against the Yankees. I asked him about hitting in this ballpark. He says, I love it.
Springer at second, Barger at first, 1 out. There's the breaking ball, line to left, and not caught. Bellinger couldn't catch it. A good effort, but he could not come up with it, and it'll go as a base hit for Guerrero to load the bases.
Who had an RBI double his first time, and that's the breaking ball. He was sitting on the breaking ball and hits it on the line to left field.
In the air to right field. Judge going back, running out of room, and it's gone. An opposite field home run for Guerrero, his 23rd on the season, and it is 5-1.
Your stars have to be stars in September. Vladdy, a perfect start to this ball game. 3 for 3. Now 78 RBIs on the season. Home run number 23 for Vladdy.
This one in the hole and through.
Swinging, Vladdy.
A 4-hit night for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
A terrific game.
Ground ball to first. Guerrero going to third. And they got Altuve. What a play by Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I have said this time and time again. There's not a first baseman in baseball that throws better than Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I mean, he was thinking about that play before the ball was hit to him. And he fielded and threw a seed across the diamond. Altuve was out by 5 feet.
Popped up in foul territory to Guerrero. He's up there swinging, and he pops another one up in foul territory. Again, it's Vlatty, and he's got it. What a good play by Guerrero, almost running out of room, but making another over-the-shoulder catch.
Yeah, and you know, he was battling the sun. He didn't know how much room he had before he hit that sidewall, but he stayed with it. And then look at the instincts. He knows there's a runner at third. He battles, makes the catch, and then turns and fires to home without even thinking about it.
Ground ball to first. Guerrero coming home, and the tag applied. Boy, Vlatty looked like he had about a half second of, do I go home or try to turn 2? He comes home, and they get the out.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good call by Vlatty, too, because I don't think he was going to be able to receive a double play throw from second.
Vlad Jr. on 2-1. It's a high fly ball to deep left field. Bellinger's going back, and it is gone. Vlad Guerrero Jr. homers scores in his first at-bat of the postseason. Calendar flips to October, and he hits his first home run in a month.
I didn't like the pitch. Change up in. I know he's a good fastball hitter, but see how he can drop the barrel of the bat on a 91-mile-an-hour changeup. Didn't have the movement. Kept it fair down the line, and they strike first.
Broken bat, diving catch by Vlad Jr. Vlad's put a stamp all over this game through 2 innings. You think Vlad, you think offense, you think home runs, but do you think this? Wow! Vlad Jr. 5 for 6 in this division series. His last 8 games against the Yankees, he's hitting above 600.
And ball.
Baby! Goodbye! Vlad Jr. strikes again! The New York Yankees outscoring them 19-1 over the first game and a half.
Man, when he hits and he's on time, it is pretty to watch. Well, this is the matchup, right? This is all eyes on Vladimir Guerrero.
On this 2-0, he swings, and it's a fly ball to deep center field. Grisham's going back. He's done it again! Vlad Guerrero Jr. has the Blue Jays in front in the first inning. His 17th career home run at Yankee Stadium. Unbelievable, this guy.
Well, as soon as I spit it out of my mouth, you can't leave an off-speed pitch over the plate.
He's 8 for 13, 3 home runs and 8 RBIs. No player has ever had that collection of stats over the first 3 games of a series. Pokes it down the line. It's a fair ball, and on a 2-strike pitch, Guerrero serves it into the corner. 1-0 Blue Jays. 4 games, 4 times Vlad Jr. has made an impact. His 9th run batted in.
John Schneider told us, John, a couple hours ago that he sees Vlad getting more and more comfortable being the guy, and never have they needed the guy to be that more than they do right now.
It's a tough play for Suarez, and it's thrown by Naylor into the dugout. Guerrero will get second, and just kind of a funky play there. It hung up in the air forever, and then a wild throw. That's ripped towards the left field corner, and off the wall. Lucas to third. Guerrero's headed for second with a blur of a double. And he shouts into that dugout and says, "I'm back."
Well, no sooner did I spit it out of my mouth. This is the one thing that you can get out of Guerrero. If you leave a slider middle in, and he can launch it. Now the difference is it stayed in the park.
Vlad Jr. sends a high drive to deep center field. Rodriguez to the wall. It's gone. First pitch of the 5th. Vlad Jr. launches a solo shot. Single, double, homer. Vlad Jr.'s back. And it is 7-2 Toronto, as they've gone deep 3 times in game 3.
Well, again, slider there at the bad angle that he likes, and he knew it.
They're going to put Vlad Jr. on intentionally here with first base open. Tonight they've paired that contact with the power.
As Vlad gets his 4th hit of the ball game,
you got to run.
Got a shot,
you got to run.
Triple, and a cycle.
Run.
Vlad Jr. stops at second now.
The whole dugout,
big fella.
The whole dugout was telling him he got to get to triple for a cycle.
Oh man.
He took too big of a turn right here. He stumbles, and then right at this point, he's not on track with where he was intended to go.
Jays getting 3 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. Guerrero drives the ball the other way. Canzone's going back. He's at the wall. It's gone. Vlad Jr. strikes again with his 5th home run of the postseason. Toronto takes the run right back. That's what he does when he's at his best. Hits it hard the other way.
Yeah, he doesn't do too much, and that's what makes him such an elite hitter. If you try to pull this pitch, it's an out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leads off the 5th against Logan Gilbert. Here's 1-1 to Guerrero. Is whacked to left field. Forget about it. Gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s 6th home run of the postseason makes it 5-0 Toronto. And it's the Blue Jays offense coming to life again. 2 home runs in this game and 5 runs through 5 innings. What an October this has been for the franchise face, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
You know it's 1-1, and you got to be on your game every pitch.
Betts pops it up. Guerrero's over. He has room. Stumbling to his backside to finish off
Another 1-2-3 inning.
Make it 16 in a row. Set down by Gausman. 1-1 game. And guess who starts off the inning? The guy who made the great play to end the last one.
Muncy takes off on this pop up into shallow right field. He'll retreat. Barger coming on. Guerrero going out to make the catch. Wow.
Yeah, it's not that easy of a play, and he's located it the whole way and calling it.
Little Willie Mays-like from his first base spot here. There goes Hernandez. There's a ground ball to short. Long throw. Hernandez not going to get there. Throw to third. Bang, bang, he's out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball player.
Can I just say wow on everything that just happened right there?
And the Dodgers are going to challenge this.
I mean, it's really close. He slipped when he threw.
Yeah, he got him. Glove folds up on his leg there.
After review, the call in the field is confirmed. The runner is out.
There's a fly ball to deep left center field. Headed back there. It is gone. Vlad Jr. gives the Jays the lead. The franchise face putting the team on his back.
I'll tell you, this guy's amazing, and he's ready for everything. I mean, this is the first mistake that Ohtani has made, and he didn't get it back. And he can appreciate that because he does that to every other pitcher when he's at the plate.
7th of the postseason for Guerrero. Punched on the very first pitch, and now Vlad Jr. hooks a ball down the left field line. They've gone back to start game 5. 3 pitches in, 2-0 Toronto. Wow.
You wonder when two heavyweights are going at each other, who is going to deliver the first blow? Well, they were ready to hit the fastball. You felt like Snell was going to establish his fastball tonight. I don't know if that's ever happened in his career where the first 2 hitters have hit home runs.
But Ohtani 0 for 3 tonight against Savage. Faces Dominguez here in the 8th. The pitch. Hit on the ground at first. Stabbed by Vlatty. He slaps the base with his right hand as he went down to the splits to snare it. And in one pitch, Ohtani is retired. On to the 9th we go. Blue Jays 6, Dodgers 1.
There's 0-2. A check swing, Tapper. Diving stop, Guerrero. Feed Scherzer for the first out.
This is an exceptional play, and look at the gap that was over there. So talk about a rally that would have been created for the Dodgers. A runner in scoring position, but better than first and second, nobody out.
Scherzer's 2-0. Edman pulls one down the line. A diving stop and catch by Vlad Jr. He has used the World Series stage to show everybody that he's more than a slugger.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. diving into foul territory to get Edman and end the inning.